Greetings everyone, I hope you're all doing well and you're having a great week so far. I didn't take any trade this week, so I'm still waiting for setup to still waiting for some pairs to develop, but most of the pairs are at the key area, so I'm just gonna show you what I'll be looking for. But most of the end pairs are shaping up nicely, so maybe tomorrow or Friday you might get some opportunities, or if not, then next week will be looking great. So I'm gonna start off with Australian dollar versus Japanese yen. So as you can see here on daily, excuse me, we have this structure that is forming here. So as you can see, we've been pushing to the downside. We have this low and then we push forming this low, and then price acted to these areas here, and now we have this high that was forming. So I'm waiting to see if price gonna push all the way, maybe breaking these highs, and see if we can reject from here. Then if we reject from here, then we'll see if we do get some opportunities to take it to the downside. So when you go to the lower time frame, you can see how price is shaping here. So overall, we are almost there. As you can see, maybe by tomorrow we're gonna be seeing some completion of the structure. As you can see, this structure is forming for the point A, point B, point C, like 1, 2, 3 structure. So waiting to see how price gonna react from these areas. Then we'll take it to the downside. But if we continue push to the upside, then I'm just gonna be waiting to see that whether we do break this high here or this one here, and then we continue push all the way to the upside. So as you can see here on one edge, we have clean structure that is forming. So waiting to see how price gonna get. If we reach here impulsively, then I'll be waiting for some clear rejection, then some flag on the 15 or 1 hour, and then we take it to the downside, targeting maybe this low or this low or even this low. We'll see how price gonna develop. But this one is looking good for tomorrow. As you can see, we're still pushing all the way to the upside. And the next one, it's Canadian dollar versus Japanese yen. So with this one, still on daily, still pushing to the upside. As you can see, we're having a bullish run to the upside. So I'm just checking to see if we do gonna break this high here, or gonna reject from here and then continue push to the downside. So when you go to the 4H, that is where it's starting to, that is where you can see that structure that is forming, as you can see. So we have this point 1, 2 and 3 here, and then there's this structure that is forming here, and you can see how the overall price action, you can see this is not like a full commitment. It's like full small candle, like you can see there's a D acceleration of price. So I'm looking to see how price gonna form or react from these areas here. Then if we do get some opportunity to be allowed, we try to take it from here to the downside. We'll be targeting this low or all the way to these lows here. So it will remain to be seen. Just that you need to be patient and see how price is developed during the night and maybe in the morning during the London session. So as you can see, when you go to the 1H here, there's a structure that is forming here. So waiting for this third touch here is 1, 2, 3, and then take it to the downside. As you can see, 1, 2, 3. And if you get some opportunities, then we'll take it. But if then price continue push corrective all the way, then we'll wait and then see for another opportunities. There's a lot of pairs that are shaping up nicely, so we just need to be more patient and wait for those setup to develop. And next pair, it's euro over British pound. So this one, it's shaping up nicely, but this one also needs some more. We need to be more patient with this one, because with this price action that it's forming here, it can what can happen, it can maybe push all the way to the downside, moving corrective in this form, maybe to this low, all the way to the downside here. So what I'll be looking for in the lower time frame is to see maybe to get a clear confirmation, maybe some huge move like bullish momentum, to see if that bulls are taking over. Then we can see if we do get some structure that is forming around this key area, and then we can take it to the upside. As you can see, been moving corrective all the way to this low. So now waiting to see when you can push all the way to this low and then maybe form something like this. Then this will be lovely. Take it to the upside. So most of the pairs are shaping up nice. You just need to be more patient. Maybe by tomorrow or Friday you can get some opportunities. So as you can see here, we're on 1H. So just need more development, because you can see here there is a corrective structure here. So it's more likely that price may continue push to the downside. As you can see, maybe come all the way from here and then continue push to the downside. So we just need to wait and see if we do get there. Sorry about that. So we just need to wait and see if we do get maybe some clear commitment to the upside, then we can take it. And see if we do reach these highs or around these highs. But higher time frame, it's looking lovely. And the next pair on my top 6, it's Euro USD. So this one, I'm loving this one. As you can see, prices been moving. We have the structure that was formed here, and you can see this channel here. So now you can see we're getting some rejection here. So most probably by tomorrow you might get some opportunities. We'll see. Just need to be patient. Most of the pairs, like I'm saying, are shaping up nicely. As you can see here on 4H, we have this commitment here now. So just waiting to see if we do get some structure here on the 1H or 15 to take it to the upside, as you can see. So patient. Then we let the market come to us, then see if we do get some setups or not. So yeah, and the next pair on my top 6 that I'll be looking for, it's New Zealand dollar vs Japanese yen. This one also is shaping up nicely. as you can see, let's start off from daily. We've been moving correctly all the way. As you can see, we have this down move, and then we push, and then we continue to the downside, breaking this low, we push, then we form this low. So what I'm looking for is to see the price gonna continue to push to these highs here. As you can see, maybe gonna reject from here and then continue push to the downside, maybe to this low or breaking this low. Then if we're not gonna get that, then if we break this high, then I'm waiting to see if price gonna continue all the way to the upside, maybe breaking these highs as well, or we're gonna reject from this high here and then continue to sell off, or we're gonna continue moving to the upside. So that is what I'm looking for. So when I'm going to the lower time frame on 4H, starting from 4H, as you can see, you have this structure that is forming here. So according to my approach, there's this high here that I'm focusing on as well. So price might reject here as well, like maybe push and then form something like this. I can take this one as well, maybe targeting this low here or this low here, or price might push all the way to this high and then reject something like this, then going to the downside. So I'm just waiting to see how price gonna develop during the night and see if the opportunities gonna be forming tomorrow or on Friday. But this one is shaping up nicely. So this high here or overall these highs here, we'll see how price gonna develop. But I'm loving the setup, as you can see here. So we have this low, here, and then we broken it and we push, we form a new low. So now price is moving correctly, maybe to reach this high or this high, and then see if we do get some rejection from these areas, then continue to the downside, or we're gonna continue push all the way to the upside, breaking these highs here. So just need to be patient and see how price develop. And my last pair on my top 6 is USD JPY. So there was a lovely opportunity that I missed. As you can see, this my risk reward ratio here. I didn't take this trade because I was at the supermarket earlier today. So what I'm waiting for here is to, as you can see, it's same scenario with Euro USD. Like as you can see now, we look like we are forming some structure here. So if you do get a clear structure, probably on 15, then I'll help you to take it to the downside, you know. But most of the time, like I do take these structures, but most of the time, the price is more likely that it can come all the way to the upside, maybe moving correctly to form a mini double top, and then this is another opportunity that you can look for. Then you can enter here and then take it to the downside. If we miss this opportunity or if price maybe continue to push all the way to this area, so there's more opportunities, just that you need to wait and see how price develop, then you can take it from there. And on my whole card, there's 3 pairs that I'm looking for, and first one, it's Euro vs New Zealand dollar, and we're gonna start off from daily. We have this structure that was formed, and what I'm looking for here, first of all, is to see if I can get some opportunities to enter the market, like for some continuation, like pattern to take it to these lows. As you can see, already broken this low, so I'm waiting to see this low here. So I'm waiting to see if we do get some structure that will be forming around here, then I'll be taking it to these lows if we do get some opportunities, you know. So when you go to 4H, you can see there was this structure here that was formed. So, and then we broke this low, and then we push, breaking this low. So now I'm waiting to see when we're gonna form maybe a bigger structure all the way to this high, then go to the downside, or we're gonna form something small here and then continue move to the downside. So I'm just checking this page to see how price gonna develop to these areas, you know. And the next one is Euro versus Japanese yen. You can see overall we're pushing to the downside, as you can see. So what I'm looking for here, let me remove this one here first. This trend line, sorry about that. So I want to put this ray line here. As you can see, we have of this side push and then move corrective to the end and then come down. Now price, it's more likely that price may push all the way to these areas and then we continue go to the downside. So this will be a lovely, like something like this. As you can see, it can be a double top here, or we can move all the way to these areas here, as you can see. So what I'm looking for on the lower time frame, I'm gonna start off here on 4H. You can see, sorry about that. The first scenario, as you can see if price maybe gonna reject to this here, forming a double top or something like that. Or if we break here and then come back and then form something like this, then to be lovely, to be a lovely trade that I can take from these areas. That would be my scenario one. Then if we push all the way to these areas, maybe breaking this sign, then see if we do reject from here, maybe forming a 50-minute flag or 1 hour flag, then I'll take it as well, take it to the downside. But then there's a possibility that price might continue push all the way to the upside. So just have to see how price develop and then take it from there. So yeah, that's it for this pair. And the last pair that I'm looking for as well is New Zealand dollar vs US dollar. This one is shaping up nicely as well, as you can see. So what I'm looking for here, as you can see, we have this level push to the downside and we've broken this low. But after we've broken this low, price started to correct here, and as you can see, we formed this low here, breaking this low now. So what I'm looking for is to see if it can, price may move all, like to push to see if it do reject from these highs or these highs, like, sorry, excuse me. Wanting to see if we can reject from this high here. As you can see, we form this low and this low. So this is our ultimate high for now. So when we go to 4H, as you can see, this is the high that I'm looking for. So as you can see, we have this point and this point. So I'm looking to see if kind of price gonna develop all the way to these areas here, and then see if it will get some opportunities to take it to the downside. So something like this, or maybe a double top here. So it'll remain to be seen. Just that you need to be more patient with this and see if we do get some opportunities around these areas. So that's it for today. That was my midweek review. So yeah, I think a lot of stuff we're gonna discuss it on my Telegram channel. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys, and as I've said, we're gonna talk to each other on Telegram, but most probably I'll see you on another video, which is Sunday. Thank you so much.